Now 7:23 and 18 seconds. Okay, riders, you can't walk both sides of the road here, so if you're over that double yellow line, bring them over here, please. Give us a minute.
This Red Zinger Classic is the biggest bike race in the United States. It's been going on for a whole week now. The first stage was held up at Keystone, the Keystone Resort area. The second stage was at Denver Criterium. The third stage was an individual 10-mile time trial. And of course, the Boulder Mountain Road Race, the 93-mile event, a very grueling affair.
Definitely the greatest race in the country. There's nothing else that compares to it. To come out here and race into the mountains is just something unique for this country.
You see this guardrail, well, all of a sudden you get very religious, you know. Just think of all these childhood prayers that you once knew when you were a little kid. Like you fell down, okay, you lost some time. You get up, right back on your bike, it's still in one piece. Actually, the pain is tomorrow, you know.
Very difficult race. We had that not in Holland. This was some race. You know, we had only criteriums. If you win this race, you know you're number one in the United States in racing.
They usually set up the food at somewhere in the middle of the race, and it's around 8,000 to 9,000 feet.
What do you need? What do you want?
A new pair of legs. More juice.
A guy would have to ride at least 350 to 400 miles a week to keep in condition.
And with about a mile to go, I saw Vitello was reaching in his back pocket to grab some food out. Boom, I was gone. He wasn't in the proper gear, and I was right behind him, and he didn't see me. I came around his blind side. That was all she wrote.
Like Pringle, man. That guy's crazy, you know? He's nuts. He's good. You have to be like that, you know? Otherwise, you don't take the chances.
Second place, Wayne Stetna, wearing number 4. You saw him cross over the line wearing the yellow jersey. And here comes another finisher right here. It's number 5.
Very happy to be here competing in the Red Zinger, and they hope to be here the following year.
.491. Next is number 103 at 4:14:35.7.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow's race in Boulder Park is going to be the most important event of the week-long Red Zinger Classic, because tomorrow the lead could be taken from Wayne Stetna.
We're at the finals of the Red Zinger Classic from North Boulder Park. This is Rusty Schaefer on Boulders Radio KBOL, bringing you the action. We'll have it live for you when the finals begin.
This morning's events are being kicked off by the women's 25-mile criterium. The top 35 women in the United States are here. They've come from all over the country. from Madison, Wisconsin, 20 years old, double national champion, number 155, Connie Carpenter. One of the finest international competitors, silver medalist in the World Championships, number 170, Mary Jane Rioch from Philadelphia. Third on general classification from San Diego, California, number 166, Hannah North.
It's been a very exciting race. We have a number of personalities on hand. Susan St. James, Ann Henning among them. Boulder's own Frank Shorter is here to witness the events.
The Zinger is fantastic. I mean, like, it's getting to be a habit to come out here every year.
This is the third event for women in the Red Zinger Classic. The first event was a 40-mile road race up at the Keystone Resort area. The second race was an individual 10-mile time trial. And this is the third and final event today, the 25-mile criterium.
I think it's marvelous. About time we got something like this in the United States, I think.
I think it's more important than the Nationals. This is a big thing. You can race in 3 races in 1 week. Everybody's here. Yeah, it's a really big race.
They're around the last turn, and here they come. It's going to be a battle right up near the front. Now let's cheer these riders on. It looks like it's going to be a real sprint up to the line. Terry Peterson is up there. Connie Carpenter, Mary Jane Rioch. They're all in the lead. It looks like Connie Carpenter. Connie Carpenter has got it. Connie Carpenter, Terry Peterson, Mary Jane Rioch. The winner of all 3 races of the Red Zinger Classic. Connie Carpenter, Mary Jane Rioch.
Up until now, I've been such a hockey fan. I thought it was the world's fastest and most exciting sport in the world. I still dig it. But I stumbled on this thing here, and I'm telling you, the women's race just finished, and it was so hot.
24 years old, third place in the Challenge of Mount Sutton in 1977 from Edmonton, Alberta, Ed Heacock. And ladies and gentlemen, the man that's lying in third spot overall in general classification, Mexico's number 1 rider, a fellow who's on...
En een beetje through the ball wil op, hoor.
Zo proberen.
Oké.
Dice que vayas ahí a la Campagnolo a que lo arreglen de aquí.
Number 27 from the Mexican team also, 22 years old, Angel Lopez. Angel Lopez, riding for the Austro-Daimler team. Number 45, Bill Shook. Bill Shook. Number 35, formerly from Great Britain, now living in France, Dudley Hayton. Dudley Hayton.
It is the final event of the Zinger Classic, and of course it will determine the overall winner.
Let's give them a big send-off right now. The best riders in the world right here at the Red Zinger Classic. 24 laps to go, 24 laps to go. It's going to be 1 man out each lap until we're down to the final rider.
Sure, I don't know how they keep running like that, but they keep going so fast all the time. It seems amazing to me.
Remember, these fellows are highly trained athletes. These guys ride anywhere from 3.5 to 7 hours a day training for bike racing. It's one of the most demanding sports in the world.
They are so exciting. A tremendously visual sport, colorful, healthy, and besides the fact that it's free.
Now, one rider coming out this line to lead 3 laps. One rider coming out who's going to be the last one to go.
It makes me tickle my eyes.
Somewhere on the backstretch, they're watching each other like hawks, trying to force the other guy into the lead. It's all important to be in the rear position in a sprint when there's only 2 riders so that you can take advantage of the leader slipstream when they come out of that final turn. So both of these riders wanting that rear position, positioning themselves for the sprint. They've just come out of the S turn now. Noel DeJoniker and Roger Young. Here comes DeJoniker, and Roger Young has got a long ways to make up. It's going to be a real sprint to the finish. Noel DeJoniker in the lead right now with Roger Young trying to catch him. And he didn't do it. There's your winner from Belgium, Noel DeJoniker. And a big hand to Roger.
Heel de ronde surplassen dan tot op 600 meter van de aankomst. En Roger Young
I was riding still in the large gear that I was using for the big wind-up for the line every lap. Noel took advantage quite niftily and just roasted me. It was really nice. It was like one of the nicest finishes of a race I ever had, even though like I was second place.
This is Bud Palmer reporting. Well, it's all over in Colorado as U.S. national champion Wayne Stettner won the overall competition in North America's largest bicycle race, the Red Zinger Bicycle Classic. Connie Carpenter of Madison, Wisconsin took the Zinger Triple Crown, being the first to win all 3 women's races. The Mexican National Olympic team took top overall team honors in the $40,000 international competition. Stettner started off hot early in the week, winning stage number 1, the 80-mile mountain road race in Colorado's 9,000-foot resort village of Keystone. Riding at a decided altitude disadvantage, Dutch national champ Arie Hassink came back to win stage number 2, the 50-mile criterium at Denver's Washington Park. Seattle's young Mark Pringle rode to victory.